All right, every week we focus on ways to get a jump start in the workforce. In today's Reclaim Your Career, we're talking about branding yourself, not just waiting for your company to do it, but how about you as an individual? Valorie Burton is the author of Where Will You Go From Here? Valerie's here to talk about how to manage yourself just like a brand. And we just saw the list of the most influential companies. No surprises there. You see those brands all the time. Yeah. And I guess what comes with a brand is a real identity. And that's what you're talking about, really identifying yourself with something or a task or a specialty.
Yeah, and especially when the economy is kind of going south in many ways, people need something that makes you stand out. And really, for you, a personal brand has to be it. And it's about what makes you a little bit different. And so there are people, amazingly, that I come across all the time that are getting 2 and 3 job offers, even in this market. So what is it that they're doing differently? And for many of them, it's the fact that the company sees their value in their brand a lot differently.
And how do you do that? I mean, it's more than just telling people, this is what I do, this is my specialty, but there has to be something else to really back it up.
Yeah, so one of the things that's really important is that there's something that makes you different. There's something that you're known for. So for example, one woman that I know was known for doing things very quickly. And so she went through her career in her 20s doing things fast. Her process got picked up by her company and they actually saved thousands of dollars. That's what she became known for, and she got promoted as a result of being the person that's known for that.
Really?
So it might be that you're known for your energy, you're a bridge builder, you get things done quickly, and obviously you want to be known as the person that's going to get the job done. You do your job really well.
And along the way, people have to like you. And you say that likability factor is huge.
Yeah, so being likable, I know that sounds almost cliche, but it's true. If you're drama-free, if you're the person that people are able to get along with, that they trust, you become a leader even if you don't have the title that goes along with being a leader. So this really is about not just having your career as something that your company tells you, here's the steps that you need to take, but instead managing your career like a business. And most people, unfortunately, don't manage their careers that way.
Really? So you can have all these great things going for you. You could be known for something, but if you're, you know, the queen of mean or something, you know, people are not going to appreciate all those great attributes that will, I guess your personality will kind of undermine your abilities.
But you know what? You know what's interesting is there are those people out there that we can say have terrible personalities and yet they get promoted.
Or you can be the king of mean.
You can be the king of mean, of course. But those are still usually people that are known for something. There's something they bring of value to the company that someone else doesn't bring, even if they have the same experience and the same education and background.
How do you become like one who's in demand?
Well, number one, like I said, manage your career like a business. That means even in having your own database. Every company has a database. Every company reaches out in a very methodical way. You need to do that with your own personal brand. And to begin expanding your network very intentionally. How often do you reach out? What are your goals on a weekly basis for meeting new people and making sure you kind of touch back with those executives or people within the company that are decision makers? What are you doing to expand and build your network?
And then you need to take advantage of the opportunities, or at least you want to take advantage of the opportunities. But, you know, if a company says we're looking for X and you bring Y, how do you kind of make that transferable?
Well, you know what? Sometimes that means getting insight from other people. And I think it's really important to have mentors or people around you who've already been there and done that, and to be able to take some of that feedback and to say, what can I do with this? How is it that I can move forward despite the fact that maybe my qualifications don't line up exactly the way I think they should? I did that in my first position when I was 22 years old and ended up getting promoted to director much earlier than I should have been.
Oh my goodness, you've just been driven from the very start. So you almost have to get into a practice of saying, you know what? I got to sell myself. I got to sell my brand to you. You're telling me you don't need this, but I got to tell you why you do need the brand that I'm bringing.
That's right. And if you are really bringing that brand, you're really bringing that value on an everyday basis, you don't have to beat people over the head by telling them. They see it by what you're doing. And so it's really important that you be intentional about it. It's almost like a second job. I mean, when you go home, sometimes you just have to kind of analyze, where am I in my career right now? What do I need to do differently? Am I really bringing that added value? And I know I keep saying that over and over again, but when you've got 2 people coming with a resume and both of them have similar experience, what is it that makes you different? You need to make sure that whatever that is, people get it, and they get it very quickly. And like I said, even if it's energy, even if it's you do things faster, that makes you different. And people will bring you in, promote you, and maybe even steal you away from another company just to get what that is.
Everybody needs that kind of edge, especially now. It's highly competitive, more so than ever, or at least a very long time. Valorie Burton, good to see you as always. Thanks so much.